Jollibee is a Filipino chain of fast food restaurants and is among the world's fastest growing. With products like the Yum Burger, Jolly Spaghetti, and most famously their Chickenjoy, literally my favorite fried chicken on the planet. It's no surprise Jollibee has over 1,600 locations across 17 countries from Southeast Asia, the Middle East, North America, and Europe. And on today's episode of Pro Chef Reacts, Joshua Weissman attempts to make Jollibee but better. Is it possible? I don't think so, but it doesn't matter because Frenchy and I react while eating Jollibee, and it's Frenchy's first time. Before I go on with today's episode, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing new patron, Tsao Xiong. Thank you so much for your support. And with that said, on to the reaction. Yes. Hello.
Oh, I happy.
You're happy? I got you Filipino fried chicken!
Where is it around here?
It's right here on 42nd.
No. This could be a problem. No. Your reaction to seeing the Jollibee fried chicken was everything I could have wanted. But it can only be diminished by you not letting me.
Yes, well, we are going to eat after we start reacting to Joshua Weissman. No, we're gonna eat
While we do.
while we react.
Okay.
So Joshua Weissman in this video,
Is eating Jollibee.
he's making Jollibee. Yes.
Okay, put this on.
Are you, you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're doing Jollibee Chickenjoy with a little bit of spaghetti versus mine. This is one of the more specialty places that's been requested numerous times. I have a lot of friends who love it, and I've actually never had it.
First bite.
Spicy, not so spicy.
Yeah, not bad. Do you want to hear a cool thing about Jollibee and their fried chicken?
Do I have to pause?
No.
Okay, go.
They only do leg and thigh. There's no white meat. There's no white meat in Jollibee.
My kind of playbook.
Yeah, Jollibee, this guy's blocking my way. Get the f out of my way. You know what I just realized the other day was Jollibee. It's a bee.
Have you ever had Jollibee before this?
No.
No? And your thoughts so far?
I think it's better than KFC.
1,000 times better than KFC. How do you like it versus Popeyes?
Never had Popeyes.
Never had Popeyes?
Nope.
No. Let us know if you want us to react to Popeyes next while watching someone make Popeyes.
I did half spicy, half normal, although we're doing the normal version. Very sorry. If you want to make it spicy, I'll give you some alternatives. And then, of course, this spaghetti. I know that this is a big thing, all right? I want to be respectful, but this is a little weird.
That was your same comment. You thought the spaghetti looked weird.
This is the spicy one, but I get the idea. Honestly, it's kind of good. I don't know if I can make fun of this. I want to eat this. This kicks KFC right in their KFPP. And then the normal one. Me, it's good, damn it. I will say this is breaded a lot better. This is just like a flap of skin with no crisp. That aside, flavors there are really nice, straightforward. I'm gonna dip this in the gravy. Man, I get the hype, I really do.
Gravy!
Yeah, we have to try it with gravy. So you get a gravy, you get a gravy, I get a gravy.
Oh.
This is not a thing in the States. I've never dunked fried chicken into gravy until I've had Jollibee.
I could taste the Knorr seasoning. That's definitely Knorr, right?
Oh yeah, Knorr is very famous in Philippines. Like they have their own branch.
Oh, this is so good.
Should we eat the spaghetti while he's eating the spaghetti?
Why? What's in it?
Filipino spaghetti is very different from what you and I would associate with a good spaghetti. In fact, the second to last episode we did, we made our own spaghetti and meatballs, and I would say a signature.
Wow, this is
really good. Yeah, really juicy. It's amazing fried chicken. But Filipinos spaghetti is very sweet.
Is this right here?
Yeah, it's right here.
This could be a problem.
Did I f you up? I think you and I should try the spaghetti while
It's hot.
and while Joshua Weissman is having the spaghetti. Now, keep in mind, keep an open mind. This is what's famous in the Philippines.
Are
It's
we
very
assuming tomato sauce, but it's not?
It's made with something else, and I wonder if you can taste it.
Cherry
It's
tomatoes?
not quite, but it is something sweet.
Let me try this little ingredient first.
Okay.
It's sausage!
It's hot dogs. Yeah.
Remember school cafeteria?
Yeah, this is totally school cafeteria spaghetti.
Much sweeter than I thought.
Can you catch where the sweetness is coming from?
Some kind of fruit? Mango?
Nope.
Peach?
Nope. Banana. It is banana.
I'm not tasting it.
Yeah, it's famously made with banana, sweetened with banana.
That was a lot of grease in one shot.
Yeah. Well, isn't it awesome?
It's so sweet. It tastes like Chef Boyardee. It's like unholy and kind of good at the same time. Like you walk into a room and you're like, whoa, whoa, kind of scary in here. There's demons and stuff. But then like all the demons like really nice and like super chill. Chicken's great. This is weird, but not, I wouldn't eat this personally. But can we make it better? I don't know. We gonna try.
Right, this is a whole ass meal, so let's make this quick.
Okay,
What does he have on top of his?
that's the cheese. So verdict on the spaghetti.
I don't see the spaghetti being their biggest seller.
Very different from a Western spaghetti or a pasta, where generally you would want it more savory, more acidic, I would say, right? Completely different. And I agree with you, not my cup of tea either. But still, it's here. I'm gonna eat the
So what else do they have on the menu?
They have burgers
Yeah.
and chicken sandwiches. I'm not a fan personally of the burgers. The premise of this video though is, can Joshua Weissman make this better? But does it need to be better? That's my question. I think
Chicken is
it's perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
The spaghetti, unless you're like reinventing it, then what's the point of making it better?
But this is how they have it in the Philippines. That's what's popular there. You know,
I'm
it's just-
assuming that this is tried and true with Filipinos. They love
yeah,
this.
1000%.
And that's their target audience.
Yeah.
Can I try the apple pie?
Oh, the peach mango pie? Yes. Not yet, not yet. Let's wait till the end. Let's wait till the end.
But you know what? It's a lot of savory. Like with this chicken, I kind of want like a tangy sauce.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of heavy and heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Sauces in many cases should go first because we want to make sure that they feel loved. So first up, gravy. Medium saucepan down. Add in 10 cloves of peeled garlic. Cover with 1 cup or 240 milliliters of vegetable oil and set over medium-low. Let that come up and lightly cook, swirling occasionally for 5 to 7 minutes or until the garlic is golden brown and ultra soft. Strain the oil out. Pastify your garlic by pressing with the flat side of your knife and continuously chopping until you get a nice fine, paste. Separately in a medium saucepan, add 2 tablespoons or 28 grams of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons or 28 grams of chicken fat or vegetable oil. Set to medium heat, and once that butter is melted and bubbling, add in 4 tablespoons or 43 grams of all-purpose flour and let that cook.
My body's definitely reacting to that. Holy cow.
Well, so far as gravy technique goes, I mean, I think Joshua Weissman's a pro. He knows exactly what he's doing. He made a garlic-infused oil, and he took that oil, and now he is making a roux, which is a combination of flour and fat, and it's typically used to thicken things. So it's actually the flour that will thicken. What the fat does is it helps disperse that flour rather than clump up. You can go straight flour if you sift into liquid very slowly, but if you make a roux and you cool it down, it's like this solid mass. You can cut off a piece and throw it into anything you want to thicken.
Then whisk in 2 cups or 480 milliliters of good chicken stock. Good stuff, okay? Continuously stir until it begins to thicken to a nice gravy-like consistency, adding chicken stock if it becomes a little too thicky-wicky. Anyway, once that's done, cut off the heat and season it with 1 to 2 tablespoons or 29 grams of Silver Swan soy sauce. Whisk in your confit garlic paste.
Silver Swan is a Filipino brand of soy sauce, but I think you're spot on with the Knorr.
Yeah,
it should be Knorr, which the Filipino Knorr, it's like, it kind of looks like Worcestershire sauce. It's like Maggie seasoning.
Is it Maggie or Maggi?
I always say Maggie.
Get at least a 4-quart saucepan and add just enough vegetable oil to coat the bottom of the pan. Heat over medium-high till hotter than Kendrick doing a dance during golden hour. Wow. Then add half a pound or 250 grams of diced smoked ham and 5 hot dogs sliced into half-inch coins. Whoa, buddy. Reel in them horses. I made these hot dogs from scratch with my own 2 hands, so don't at me. Once those start to get some color, lower the heat to medium and stir in 5 cloves of finely chopped garlic, because I wrote it in the VO like that today. That's garlic, by the way. Once fragrant, about 30 seconds, add in a half cup or 120 grams of tomato paste. Cook and stir till that begins to caramelize in the bottom of the pan, about 1 minute, and then add in 1.5 cups or 350 milliliters of chicken stock. Stir that in and follow that with a 24-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, a quarter cup or 24 grams of granulated sugar. And before you ask, I couldn't physically bring myself to add any more sugar than that. So many internal conflicts during this moment. Now, bring that to a light boil, reduce the heat to low, and simmer for 15 minutes.
Okay, so he sweetened his with sugar.
No bananas.
No bananas.
Yes, we have no bananas.
I'm pretty sure.
We have no bananas today.
I'm pretty sure they use very ripe banana.
They use like a paste or something, a banana, something that's already processed.
Okay.
They're not using bananas.
Yeah, but when they're making the paste, it's using very ripe bananas.
Okay.
In my opinion. Frenchie, you know what else is ripe and works really well with spaghetti? Meatballs. Meatballs to the wall. This is an exciting sandwich collab with Mission Sandwich Social and Sunday in Brooklyn, who's located right down the street from us and brought to you in part by the meat master himself, Pat LaFrida. Thanks, Pat. We're offering up 2 sandwiches with the very same meatballs you saw in our spaghetti and meatballs video from October 28th to November 3rd. Mission Sandwich Social will be a take on a classic meatball parm with sharp provolone, mozzarella, fresh basil, oregano, and red chili flake on our famous Dutch crunch bread. Sunday in Brooklyn changes it up with focaccia, house-made pesto, fresh mozzarella, melted 4 cheeses on top of a meatball patty and hot cherry peppers. That's 2 sandwiches, 2 restaurants in Brooklyn for a limited time starting October 28th and November 3rd. We'll see you there.
Now season that to taste with salt, and that is your tomato sauce. Finally, onto our chicken. First off, this is my favorite thing about Jollibee. No goddamn breasts.
I wonder if Filipinos use the sauce from that to touch on their chicken.
I think that is a thing. I think there are people that do that, that take the chicken and dunk it into the, that actually sounds banging. Should we find out?
Dude, I'm having, I haven't eaten this greasy in a while.
Glad I could pick it up for you.
Oh, yes.
All right.
And Jollibee is such a cool name, too. And the logo's spot on.
I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try dunking some of this chicken. You want to take a piece of this rather than... Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. You were complaining, oh, my tummy. I haven't eaten this greasy in a long time. All right. I got some skin. Okay, there we go, universe. I got a piece with some hot dog in there. Let me break off some chicken. Chicken, hot dog, sauce. Let's do this.
Their choice of chicken is good too.
I like this combo better than the gravy.
So get a large bowl and fill it with 2 cups or 480 milliliters of buttermilk, 2 teaspoons or 5 grams of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon or 2 grams of ground white pepper, 1 teaspoon or half a gram of ground coriander seeds. Begin whisking that and then add in 2.5 tablespoons or 36
What is he making now?
Specifically Silver
What's up?
Swan soy sauce.
What is he making now?
You can add it.
I think he's making the batter for the fried chicken.
Naughty. Whisk all that together, add in 4 chicken drumsticks and 4 chicken thighs, all bone in and skin on for that juicy, moist flavor. Toss to coat and marinate for 5 minutes at room temp, but ideally let it sit overnight in the fridge. Then for the dredge, get a separate large bowl, add 2 cups or 375 grams of all-purpose flour, 1.5 tablespoons or 14 grams of kosher salt.
Okay, so he made a buttermilk marinade, essentially, with the spices. He said, let the chicken sit overnight so the buttermilk will actually help tenderize the chicken. And also buttermilk is great for making a batter. And it looks like he's gonna do seasoned flour. So you have the chicken, or any protein really, sitting in buttermilk, and then you take it out of the buttermilk, shake it off a little, but essentially that buttermilk is gonna hit the flour, ideally a seasoned flour like Josh is making here. And that is what's gonna create the flakiness that you see on fried chicken.
2 teaspoons or 12 grams of MSG.
Nice.
1 teaspoon or 1 gram of ground coriander seeds. 2 teaspoons or 8 grams of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon or 4 grams of ground white pepper. 1/4 teaspoon or 1 gram of onion powder. Give it a nice whisk.
I
Forget
got
the last
one tea.
ingredient of 1 teaspoon or 1 gram of ground ginger powder. Stir again, and that is your dredge.
Ginger powder? Is ginger powder... It has to be taste drastically different, right?
Yeah, it tastes drastically different. I'm not a big fan, but if it's like a small part in a whole, it's okay.
The way you coat your chicken is what makes this recipe. If your fried chicken sucks, it's probably for a lot of reasons, but a big one is the coating technique. I don't just release recipes like a bunch of these whack TikTok cooks. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about all of them, but I show real techniques. And I'm giving them so you can wield their power. So please, use them. Now, in order to create appropriate flakage, you need to mimic what a chicken shop has. A lot of drippage in their dredge. So dip your hand into your marinade and flick little dots of it onto your flour. Stir that in and repeat 1 to 2 more times and you should have tiny little balls dispersed in your flour that will flatten into a beautiful flake when you coat.
Ultimately, as you keep working and dunking more and more chicken, you're inevitably gonna have buttermilk dripping into the flour. So funny enough, the flour / battering process gets better as you keep working.
Drop it into your flour mix, toss the coat, making sure to get your dredge underneath the skin as well. Press aggressively to adhere a nice layer on every little nook and cranny. And once it's fully coated with no bald spots, your chicken is coated.
You think Jollibee does this
if it looks good dredged, it's gonna look good fried. Repeat that with all your chicken. Gently lay your chicken into fry oil around 350 Fahrenheit and fry for 8 to 10 minutes, adjusting the temp to keep them from getting too hot. You wanna cook before the crust gets too dark. Now, once flaky like a goddamn croissant and the internal temperature reaches 165 Fahrenheit, and your poulet is done. Now for the spaghetti, well, please at least cook your spaghetti al dente in heavily salted boiling water, and well, you're ready to plate it up. Plate down. Followed by paschetti, the reddest tomato sauce in history, cheddar cheese to hurt my heart, a fried chicken thigh, and drumstick for that proper combo. And finally, your confit garlic soy gravy. Now that looks like a Jollibee plate if I've ever seen one, but it's time to decide a winner. And to be honest, I don't know how this is gonna go.
I mean, it looks like the same thing.
It looks like the same thing. I know for a fact, none of that Joshua made is gonna be bad. I don't think, I have zero doubt in my mind. Is it gonna be as good or better than Jollibee?
The only issue is his sauce is gonna be like a sweet tomato sauce.
Yeah. Can we both agree that there is something unique about this spaghetti sauce, whether it's our cup of tea or not?
Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah. It's
unique for sure.
Yeah.
Don't order that again.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait till you have the peach mango pie.
Oh, is he getting to that?
No, he doesn't make it.
Okay, so let's eat the
No.
Why?
We wait till the end. So the audience watches till the end. And what should the audience do right now? Oh, he's angry at me.
I want to eat the pie now.
Oh, okay.
Subscribe. Follow. Like. Remind.
Now you can have peach mango pie.
I want it to be too cold too.
Okay. Take a bite. And show the inside. You show the inside? Hold it. Maybe let's get this out of the shot. Oh, this is one of my favorite desserts on the planet. What's the verdict?
Actually, I would take this filling with some hot sauce and put that on my chicken.
Oh, that
right,
sounds,
right?
Yeah, that sounds banging. This is the perfect way to end a Jollibee meal.
You see, this is the contrast you need to the chicken.
Yes.
Even though it's fried, but
yeah, the sweet acidity.
That acidity, you need that.
And what I love about the Jollibee pies is that they still fry it. Whereas McDonald's nowadays, this is how McDonald's used to do it. They used to fry the pies. Now they do that
for it, right?
Yeah, and they went healthy and they started giving you baked apple pies. Yeah, exactly. Like McDonald's isn't ever getting healthy.
Whether you fry or bake a piece of it's still a piece of shit.
That kicked me right in the penis. And with the gravy. Mommy! We won. This is like the best piece of chicken we've made on this channel ever. We'll do the spaghetti, although I'm not really that crazed about it at this point. It's all right. Obviously, I prefer this one. It's a lot less sweet. There's more diversity in the texture of it, and the hot dog's obviously being homemade. I mean, come on. We have a taste tester today. This right here. Little baby wearing a Jollibee shirt. That's this man right here. My friend Dan the Man. We go way back, worked in restaurants together. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with Jollibee?
Jollibee for me was like, we would go to church, and then my mom would take me to Jollibee as like a thank you. My first birthday was at Jollibee. My mom was like holding me to the mascot, and I was like, "Meh, don't sting me."
Damn, girl.
This is really kinky.
You ever had that happen before?
Wait a second. You know, that pineapple on his forearm, that's iffy.
Why is that iffy?
Connotation of pineapples.
What's that?
Swingers. Upside down pineapple?
Oh, really? I don't know that.
Oh, neither do I.
Chicken number 2.
The first one, I really like the crunchiness of it. Anything crunchy, I'm sold on. The second one, I really like the pepperiness behind it. A good combination of that would be a really good Jollibee chicken, baby. One would be my pick.
That's good. On to the spaghetti.
Are they gonna take my Filipino card away, man? You're no longer brown. Yeah, choo choo. It's definitely the first one. The taste definitely like sticks to my mind. There's a bit of an acidity on the second spaghetti, which is a lot more mature. But the first one, I could definitely eat it and just like distinguish it from childhood. It's really familiar to me, so definitely the first one.
You can put the flavor in the chicken, but you can't take away the culture and nostalgia.
Listen, Jollibee has a good product.
They have a great product.
I would just like, I have to look at their menu. What do they have for like the population here that's not traditional in the Philippines? The burgers?
That I couldn't answer because I've never had Jollibee in the
You know how
Philippines.
KFC adapts, like Mickey
Right.
D's and KFC,
Right.
like they adapt to the populations they're in.
Right.
They should take that tactic too.
Yeah, and they probably do. I do know Jollibee is aggressively expanding in the States, and every time they open, they get mobbed.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing great. So far, so good. But as
But
far
I think people ordering the pasta is a gimmick. There are no returns on it. They don't come back for it.
right, but they come back for the chicken.
Oh yeah, this chicken.
You know,
is good.
when I was at the Times Square store,
It was a line.
no, it wasn't a line, but it was busy, and
Like there was constant flow.
it was a flow, but also the customers eating there were like, I could clearly tell there were some Filipinos in there, but it was all mixed, which was kind of cool to see. You know, it's not just Filipino people seeking out Jollibee. You had everyone from every walk of life over there.
Well, it's nice to see Filipinos keeping up with their brand out of country.
Yeah.
Like you don't see like French people. Well, they don't have fast food.
They have McDonald's, their version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like if I'm traveling, like I don't want any of the food I have here.
Right.
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 Like French people when they come here, that's not true.
No, that's not true. You seek out what you're familiar with. No, yeah, that's not true. When you go travel, there's two types of people. There are people who
play it safe.
that play it safe, where food is just sustenance.
That's why there's a TGI Friday everywhere you go.
Exactly. And then there are people who seek out food experiences, right? So
Yeah.
the people who seek out food experiences, they're not going to eat
Isn't
what
that
they
the
can
point
get.
of travel?
That's what you and I believe the point of travel is. But
Because how do you discover a people if you don't eat their food?
like why go to a McDonald's if you go to Well, actually,
It's
it's worth a try. But
And if food is that good, he's like, how do you not like them?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the Italians got a free pass after World War II. I was like,
they're amazing food.
Yeah, you were with the Nazis, but damn, that pizza's good. Damn, that pasta's good. They just got like a free pass. Like
They
nobody.
totally did. No one associates them with the Nazis.
No,
whatsoever.
They were the trifecta.
Demonetized. Pick up a demonetized shirt. We're demonetized now. Link in the description below.
Oh damn, we love your food.
I want to make another joke, but not with a baby in between us. But you want to know what else is in between us? B-roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying. Is he like showing us both, and then we're not picking up on it?
I have no idea. I was just enthralled by the montage.
Well, the
It
chicken alone was awesome.
looked great.
Joshua Weissman,
we
perfect
killed-
as always, except you didn't get the pie.
Joshua Weissman is the f***ing man. You know, he was just in Flushing. He put out a video of him in Flushing, Queens. He didn't call me. Not that he knows me or anything like that.
He
But
doesn't know us?
no. We're 1 degree of separation with Guga. But Guga, you haven't been returning my calls.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Take that thing off. Put on a demonetized tee.
No, I like
No,
my
we love
Guga.
our Guga. Okay. Before we close out this episode, I do want to say to all of my amazing patrons, thank you so much for your support. I really couldn't do this without your help. And for the rest of you, please consider becoming a patron by visiting the link in the description below. By becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes and patron exclusive content. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did making it. And remember, it always gets better. And with that said, I'm Chef Briantsao, not your typical chef.
Frenchy,
And
finish your plate.
yes, and we'll see you really soon. Say bye to the wide cam.
You like that tagline?
I do. Bye.
Find a silent void and